What's going on? It's your boy at roachdonut on all platforms, man. Make sure you go tap in everywhere at roachdonut is available. Right now, you're gonna see a little screensaver of some cards, but I want to have a real conversation about some things that's been going through my mind. It's gonna be two topics. One of the main topics is gonna be self-awareness, and another topic is gonna be situational awareness. All right, so I want to have this conversation because I feel like that this can inspire people. I feel like I learned a lot of my 30 years course of being here, sleeping on the streets and going through some very tough times in my life. I feel that this information can contribute to people. So the first thing I want to talk about is self-awareness. What is self-awareness? To me, what I consider to be self-awareness is being aware of who you are and how you affect people. To me, that's what self-awareness is, meaning when you seek self-identity, you get the ability to see how you affect the people around you and how you fit into the grand scheme of the bigger picture. That's what I consider to be self-awareness. I was sleeping on the streets, and when I was around people who didn't necessarily even want to try, you can see that because they had no sense of direction. And we had no sense of direction. You can have all the money, all the materials in the world. It doesn't matter. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know your place and position in life. And that's something that I learned, especially sleeping on the streets. I hit the streets when I was in 2016 in Los Angeles. But I was sleeping from couch to couch. I was doing a lot of frivolous activities, a lot of things that I should not have been doing. And I learned from those mistakes. And what I learned was when I was making those decisions, I had no sense of self-awareness. I had no sense of self-understanding. I had no sense of how my decisions impacted myself and the people around me. I was selfish. I didn't care. I didn't care about how someone else felt about when I did something. I was in my early 20s at that time. So essentially I was still a kid or a young man. Not even a young man. So all of those things are the product of a lack of self-awareness, man. You have to understand how you affect yourself, and you have to understand how you affect others. Now, what I want to talk about is environmental awareness or situational awareness. One of the main statements that you hear, especially in the business world, is reading the room. The ability to read a room is to not only see how you fit in, but look at everyone else and how they fit in. What is their intentions? What are they here for? What is their mindset? What energy are they giving off? That's situational awareness, understanding who's around you, what is around you, not just people, but objects. Understanding how this affects you and affects them. Situational awareness. You need to be aware of where you are, where you're going, and why you're there. You may not supposed to be somewhere. Why are you there? Are you there on business? Are you there to be productive? Because that's what we're here to do, is live a productive lifestyle. To have fun, but at the same time, utilize our identity to go to the next level. Inspire others, help other people. That's what we're here to do. It's a selfless lifestyle. That's what we're here to do. So be situationally aware. Be concerned with where you are. Be concerned about your loved ones and where they're at. Are your loved ones in the environment that they're supposed to be? Are you allowing your loved ones to go do something that they should not be doing? Are you allowing them to go grow? Are you allowing them to be productive? Don't stop somebody from growing. Don't stop yourself from growing. Be aware of your situation. And utilize and maximize your situation to its highest capabilities. Once again, a lot of these skills that I learned was when I was sleeping on the streets. And around 2016 in LA, it was wicked. And I was in the Venice, Santa Monica area. So it was wicked, high amounts of crime. You had to stand on something. You had to be very aware of where you was at. I learned a lot from that place, man. So I hope that these gems give you something to uplift your morning, uplift your day, your afternoon, whatever time it is for you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please, man, take your life serious. Be self-aware and be situationally aware. I don't know if you believe in a higher power. If you don't, I'm not gonna push that on you. But what I will say is, be in control of what you intake. Be in control of the junk, or be in control of the contributions that go into your mind. Be thoughtful. Be thoughtful of yourself. Be thoughtful of the people around you. Be thoughtful of the environment around you. I make mistakes too, so I tend to see myself not treating myself right. I tend to see myself not treating others the best that I could. But what I learned from the very tough experiences, I went from going house to house, street to street, roach to roach. You need to be aware. Learn from your experiences. Learn from your environments. Learn from other people. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from their upcomings. Learn from what they did right. And take this information. Understand this information. Really be serious about this information. Pay attention to your friend groups. I don't have many friends or people I just kick it with. I have business partners sometimes. I have great family members. I have associates of people who want to up level. But I'm not doing much flocking around and kicking it and frolicking and all that. I'm not doing that. Every morning, every day, every afternoon has to be with intent. Self-awareness and situational awareness brings intent. So be mindful. Think, process, figure out what you're doing. Critical thinking skills. It's important. Critical thinking is taking time out. It's processing the situation to its highest capability. It takes time to critically think. It takes time to understand. It took me years to get to this point. It took me years to be able to develop a platform to where I can speak and help people. It took me years to be on a platform that helped me. I learned a lot about myself. So once again, man, it's your boy roachdonut. I appreciate y'all tapping in. It's roachdonut on all platforms, man. All platforms universal, man. We're very official. Make sure you go spread the word, man. We trying to help people. We trying to bring up positivity. Am I perfect? I do have shortcomings. I do experience ups and downs. I do experience happiness and sadness. It comes with the game of life. That's just what it is. But get your game, man. Get your game. Get your game. Get your game lessons. Learn the game of others. Don't be afraid to acknowledge when you're wrong, man. It's roachdonut, man. You know what time it is. We're going to see you again.